Hello everyone and welcome back. Today I have a video for Click Kits and I'm using the February Valentine's Day kit. I think that there are still a couple left if you guys want to get your Valentine's Day kit. There is a lot of the crepe paper La La Love collection, which is super pretty. And if you want to see the full unboxing of this kit, I will have it linked at the end of this video, so you can just click on it and be able to watch exactly what is in this kit. So I'm going to work with this specialty paper from Crepe Paper, and it's flocked, which is kind of like that velvet texture on the red polka dots, which is super fun. So I knew that I wanted to use half of it with white cardstock, but I struggled with how I wanted it to go, if I wanted it vertically or horizontal, and I end up doing it horizontal because I just like the way that it looks. And so I'm going to put it down, and I actually didn't trim the cardstock as good as I thought that I did, so there's a little bit of hangover, so I had to trim that off. And then I'm going to go ahead and start working on the layout. So there are two trims that come in this kit. There's this really pretty lace, and then there is just like a satin white ribbon. And I'm going to end up using the satin white ribbon, and I'm just going to put it kind of down the center there to connect the two papers, which, looking at it now, I like it. It looks fine, but I don't think I necessarily really needed it there. I feel like it probably would have looked better if I would have used like a piece of cardstock that was either black or a different color other than just white, because the white ribbon kind of blends in with the white cardstock, but it's okay because you can still see it, and it's got that satin sheen to it, so it's pretty. So I'm using a picture of my two favorite people in the whole wide world, my daughter and my husband. This was on our way back from my dad's funeral. We stopped, I think, about halfway that night. And then the next morning we woke up and drove the rest of the way. Well, my husband drove the rest of the way. And we stopped at Cracker Barrel for breakfast because my husband knows that it's like one of my favorite places to get breakfast, and he's not a huge Cracker Barrel fan, but he did it because he knows that I like it, and so Emily really likes it too, so she was smiling really hard. It was like right when we first got there, I was sitting across from them, and she was sitting there like that with her arm around him, and I was like, all right, you guys, look at me and smile. And they did, of course, because they know they're supposed to. So I'm building this tag here. This craft tag comes in the kit, and you actually get two. One has your ribbon wrapped around it, and the other one is just an extra. And so there are these really pretty glitter hearts in the ephemera, and I just kind of glued them all along the side of the tag. And then I pulled out a black doily, actually from an old kit from Click Kits that I purchased, I think, before I was even on their team. And it was my last one, which is kind of sad because I love the little black doilies. They're super cute. So I just kind of put that off to the side, kind of behind the hearts, just to add some interest. And now I'm doing my paper layers, which is fun. And I did a black mat around the photo, which was cool because it came with some cardstock. So this kit came with 3 pieces, I think, of cardstock. I think they were 8x8, I believe. And there was a craft, a light pink, and a black, and then there's also 2 pieces of vellum, and it's really nice thick vellum. So I did some paper layers, which I haven't done like this in a while. So that was fun and different, and I just used my tiny attacher to staple them all together so they wouldn't lose their place. And now I'm pulling out a stencil from my stash, and I'm going to be using what is this stuff called? Faber-Castell Glass Bead Glitter Gel. So I had a friend use this on a card, and I saw it in the picture, and I was like, oh my goodness, what is that stuff that you use? It's so pretty. And she told me, and I was on the hunt for it, and I found it. And so this is actually the first time that I got to use it. It's really, really nice. It's different. It's got little tiny glass beads in it, but it also has a really, really pretty, I don't even know, I'm looking at it right now, like an iridescent glitter, and it dries clear, but you can see the glass beads and the glitter, and it's really pretty, y'all. Even on the white cardstock, it just adds that nice little texture. It's not sticky at all, and it's really pretty. I love it. So I did hit it with the heat gun just to speed up that process a little bit. I don't think you can see it very well in the video because it is white on white, which is fine with me. It's very pretty in person. I think you'll see it in the pictures at the end. Don't forget that I always have pictures at the end of the video, so if you want to see close-ups and stuff, make sure you go to the end. So I'm going to put the photo up on foam tape just because I need it to have a little bit of dimension with all those layers behind it. That's just me. And then I'm going to go ahead and start adhering everything and getting it where I want it, and then I can start doing some embellishing, which is always fun. So I felt like I needed something else on that tag, and so now I'm going and looking for something else, and I pull out a couple different things, and I'm going to actually end up using this little like phrase that says, "You are my favorite." We say that to each other, all three of us. We tell Emily that she's our favorite little girl or our little person, and she tells Daddy that he's her favorite daddy, and you know, he tells me that I'm his favorite person, and I tell him he's my favorite person, and so that's kind of a little thing that we do in our family. Okay, so I wanted to get that photo and all those layers lined up just right so you can still see that pretty doily glass bead glitter gel stuff kind of peeking out from behind. And now I think that I'm going to go ahead and use this little like inflatable shaker heart, which is so stinking cute. You get 3 of them in your kit, and I'm going to pull out some pink twine from my stash to put in the tag here, just so it's not naked. And I'm going to go ahead and glue that down, and then I'm going to get the little word phrase and the heart glued down. So if you guys want to get your hands on this kit, like I said, I think there are a few left. The last time I talked to Gia, there were a few left. So I will have Click Kits linked below in the description box. Always check that description box. There, in every single video, there's either a thank you or a coupon code or a link that you can click on or supplies listed. There's always things listed in the description box, so make sure that you always check that. So I really like that little inflatable. I think it's adorable. She's like smiling with her little eyes closed, and she's got cute little eyelashes. And so now I'm going to pull out the, I think they're exclusive sequins. I'm not sure. They might not be. They're really, really pretty though. They're like red with an iridescent kind of over top. So now I'm pulling out some more of the ephemera that came in this kit, and we have a tag that says love you lots and a heart that says hugs and kisses. And of course, like I said, I have to get some of that pink twine to put in that tag. And I love the way that that came together. Like, I just love it. I love how it just fits. I don't know, the tag and the heart just fits. But I feel like I still am going to need something there in between them. I don't know. There's like a little tiny gap. It's not that big, but right there where I pointed to, I still need something. So there are some stickers. There are ephemera that I'm looking through, and I'm just trying to figure out exactly what I want. So I try a couple different things, and they're just not they're not working. Nothing seems to be the right size. Everything's too big. And then what did I decide on? Oh, I had this extra heart. So there were 5 hearts and I already used 4 and there was an extra one. So I'm going to put it up on some foam and use that. And then I have this bow from my stash as well, and it matches. It's the same color glitter as the hearts. And so I decided to fussy cut out a heart off of this paper and then kind of layer the bow on top of the heart and put it at the top left hand side. I just felt like it needed something. I don't know. Kind of random, I know, but I love the way that it looks. I think it's so cute. And this layout, I just love it so much. I really do. So you don't necessarily have to use the Valentine's Day kit for Valentine's Day photos. You can definitely just use it for people that you love or animals that you love or things that you love. I could have done one with coffee because I love my coffee. So definitely check out the Click Kits store and see if they've got any of these kits left because it's adorable and you get a ton of product, you guys. Seriously, there's so much. So I'm going to glue down my sequins in the couple little places that I have them, and then that's going to be my layout for today. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. And if you're not already a subscriber, I would love to have you join my channel. And that's it for today. Thank you guys so much for watching, and don't forget to spread love and be kind. I hope that you all have an amazing day.